I've been looking for. Yes, you are the reason to be so.
Hey, Mal! Happy New Year!
You scared the hell out of me.
Sorry.
Happy New Year. How are your resolutions going?
Oh, yeah, pretty good. Look, I did put on a little bit of weight during lockdown, so I've given up on chocolate.
I think we all put on a bit of weight during lockdown.
Yeah.
But giving up chocolate might be a bit of a problem because our first makeover of the year...
Right.
Well, it's not what we're doing, it's where we're doing it. It's in an old chocolate factory.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. Isn't that cool?
Do they still sell chocolate there?
Probably. Come on, Charlie.
I'm in trouble.
Will you love me for all? Will you love me for all time?
This was the McRobinson's chocolate factory for over 100 years. So it's the original home to things like old gold chocolate and Freddo frogs and the good old cherry ripe.
What, you can almost still smell the chocolate. I just want to lick the walls. But now it's home to hundreds of residents who get to live in this funky warehouse. I mean, look at these Oregon beans.
I know, it's a builder's heaven. Because it's an apartment, we're going to come up with some renter-friendly ideas for a cute internal courtyard.
Whoa, how's the height? That's remarkable.
Yeah, it's amazing. And so 3 girls live here. And this is just such a great chill-out zone, so I think we really need to make the most of this.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we draw on the industrial-style design of the building, so I'm thinking lots of black and rusted metal. We could even make the most of some of the stuff that's already in here.
Yeah, that's cool. And I'm loving the fact that we already have black fences here, so that's less painting for me. Win-win. But these steel beams, I'm just blown away by that.
Funky plants with great architectural detail.
Yeah, cool.
But I'm a bit worried about this wall. What should we do with this wall?
Yeah, well, you can plant some greenery on there, I reckon.
We
I'll
can.
get rid of it.
If you make me a vertical wall.
Oh, that's a good idea. Done deal.
Right.
Locked
All right,
in.
awesome. And then a bit of furniture maybe so that the girls can really sit out here and enjoy this space. So I am going to go and get morning tea to power us up. All right, but you can get stuck into your messy cutting and stuff while I'm gone.
I'll do anything for food, Melissa.
See ya.
To make our vertical garden, we're keeping things super simple. The material, we're using some marine ply. Now, I've cut everything to size and painted it black. That was all part of the brief. Now, the way it's going to work is I'm using some split batten. So this is our backing board, and if we look on the wall here, this batten has a 45-degree cut on it. Then the other piece that goes on the back of our board also has the same angle. So when these two bits interlock together, it will hold it to the wall. So now, I can just pre-drill and screw these to the face. And remember, if you're a renter, make sure you check with your landlord before fixing anything into a wall. You might also want to check with your strata manager too. The idea is you buy the plant in a plastic pot, but we want to hide this plastic. So I make the box, but I've got these little battens that I've cut up, and I'm going to set them down 10 mil, and that will allow me to hide the lip of the plastic. So you just see this beautiful succulent. And for the back, I'm just going to flip it up and I'll fix the split batten. And then I'm going to go over the whole box with a coat of paint so we can hide these end grains. With our backing board on the wall, I can now get our planter boxes, and look how cool this is. They just slip in place, and you can position them wherever you like, but I'll let Melissa look after that. But if we get the little plants, that is awesome. Covers a pot, looks fantastic.
Good job. Hi, this looks amazing, so you can move the planters around.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, well, there's only 20 boxes to fill, so...
I didn't give you much work, did I? Speaking of work, will you help me? I've got this big beast of a plant that I need to move around.
Ooh, sounds big.
Let's do it. Oh, check this out.
You weren't lying when you said it was a beast.
Go big or go home.
Oh, I
That's what we
reckon.
say.
Wow.
Right, help me up. So this is a clumping bamboo variety that is called gracilis. So it's got a really nice, tall, straight growth habit. It doesn't fan out like some of the other varieties, as a magnificent feature of your courtyard.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I wouldn't have thought of that. I thought bamboo was like a menace of a plant.
No, this one's clumping, non-invasive, so it just forms a nice circular growth habit.
So easy. Do I have to tickle the root? It's the only thing I know about planting.
If they're not too root bound, you don't have to do too much.
Oh, okay.
Let's get some potting mix in there.
I wanna live these moments here beside you. So
Wait a minute, Melissa, I'm confused. I thought the last thing you said was, we're getting some morning tea.
I did get morning tea, but I haven't done any work, so I'm not hungry. So can you wait? I'll do some more planting. You go put the cuppa on.
You're a hard taskmaster. My tummy's rumbling here. Jeepers.
get to me soon.
All right, Melissa, I've got your robust roasted tea and some fancy-looking croissants.
This is amazing. Pull up a
It is.
sawhorse.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I think, you know, we're halfway through.
Definitely.
Something like that.
Yeah, but this corner's looking a bit blank.
It is. So I guess we better have this tea and then get cracking on.
That's it. Unfortunately, the corner's over there, not there. But anyway, you know what I mean. Is that all I do?
You enjoying that?
Unbelievable. Give me more.
Magnificent. Do you reckon we should share some of this around?
Well, I would, but unfortunately, you didn't get enough for the crew. But that's all right. I'm enjoying it.
The other feature plant that I'm using is this magnificent dragon tree. So when they're mature, they have this fantastic branching pattern with lots of different heads. But you can see, even young like this, they're just magnificent. So they have this beautiful architectural form. I wanted to use lots of plants that are low maintenance. So in some of the pots, I've used this beautiful combination of grasses and succulents. So we've got some carex and phormium up the back here. And I've got this beautiful plant called Sedum Xenox. It turns this lovely purple colour through the warmer months. I've then complemented it with some euphorbia silver swans on the side and then some gorgeous ground-covering sedums. So now that I'm seeing all of these pots together, I'm thinking I need to move the Dracaena into the corner, and of course, that is the beauty of pots. You can move them to where you need colour and interest the most.
Very nice, Melissa.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It's gorgeous. But I noticed they're all called blobs.
Yeah, so these are all of the Sedum Blobs. So they're low-growing succulents, but they've got different names. So this is Gold Blob. We've got Rainbow Blob, and this one's Speckled Blob. And they don't get too tall, so they sort of cascade over the edges, soften the boxes, and just make our vertical wall look beautiful.
Yeah, it's fantastic and super simple to build as well. So now I guess I better get onto the bench seat, yeah?
Yeah, can I put plants on it?
Wait.
Oh, God.
For this bench seat, we're keeping it nice and simple. I've just got these hardwood panels that I picked up from Bunnings, and I'm going to be cutting them to 1,500 long. To laminate these two pieces together, I'll just be gluing and screwing it. And you'll just notice that I've cut this bottom bit 20mm shorter, which creates a nice little step back.
make this thing complete. We go drifting out to sea, making memories. Yeah, honey's oh so sweet. You're always hold on, playing I won't move along.
And for the legs, I've just picked up these black powder-coated, funky-looking legs, which are going to go great with the industrial look. I'm just going to set them in 100mm from each edge and screw them off. How cool does this bench seat look? And it was super simple too. To finish it off, I'm just going over the whole lot with a clear coat.
This courtyard looks great with a lot of height, so I'm using another clumping bamboo. Only this time, it's a variety called Nepalese blue. So it's got a little bit of a blue tinge to it. Only gets to about 2 to 3 metres tall, and it has a nice sort of weeping habit.
Oh, it's the baby brother.
It is. Your bench looks great.
Yeah, the bench seat.
All right, let's make it look a bit more industrial.
Yep.
Get a crate on there.
Good crate.
Then we'll put mother-in-law's tongue on the top and a few little succulents.
Love it.
And it's coming together.
It's definitely coming together. Things are starting to look up here. Speaking about looking up, look at that steel beam.
Let's hang some stuff. See if I can trip over.
Look at that. Beautiful. Good size, well done.
Looks good.
And that is a well-earned break. And as a nod to the past, I've got some old gold, some cherry ripes, some Freddos, and you can have first dibs.
Can? All right, I'm going to go a Freddo, thank you.
Go, and I'll take the rest.
I think we've done pretty well. This is industrial courtyard style, the Adam and Melissa way.
I think it's fantastic and a great way to start 2021. So,
It is, so.
To that, we say...
Cheers.
Cheers.